Concluding our culinary tour around Walt Disney World, today we're looking at the signature and table service restaurants at Disney Deluxe Resorts here on Walt Disney World, adults only. Welcome Royal Highnesses, I'm Dan and you're watching Walt Disney World Adults Only. Today we are going to conclude our table service dining series at Walt Disney World. So far in this series we've already explored the 4 theme parks, Disney Springs, the moderate level resorts and half of the deluxe resorts as well. Today we're going to complete the series by going to the other half of the deluxe resorts to see what signature and table service restaurants they have on offer. Now if you have missed all the other videos in this series, the Magic Kingdom, the Epcot, the Animal Kingdom, the Hollywood Studios, the 2 Disney Springs, the Moderate Resort and part 1 of the Deluxe, then I will link all of those videos in the description down below. Make sure you catch up. So today we're going to conclude with the restaurants at Disney's Contemporary Resort, Disney's Boardwalk Inn, Disney's Yacht Beach Clubs, Saratoga Springs Resort, Old Key West and Disney's Riviera Resort 2. Across these 7 resorts there are 13 table service restaurants and we're going to take a quick look at each of them today. Right, before we get started, click subscribe for me and then tell me in the comments below what is your favourite table service restaurant at a Disney Deluxe Resort. Please tell me why. Now let's start with Disney's Contemporary Resort, and this resort has 3 table service restaurants including a beloved character dining experience, one of the Disney's newest restaurants and an exquisite fine dining experience as well. Let's start with the classic, Chef Mickey's. Now this is a character dining experience where you get to dine with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy and Pluto. In normal times they come to your table, but right now due to COVID it's a modified experience. This is a loud restaurant situated on the 4th floor with a view of the monorail passing through the resort. Quite an expensive meal at $42 for breakfast and $55 for dinner, but when the Disney dining plan was being offered, this was a really efficient use of 1 table service credit. Historically, this was always a buffet meal, but was modified to an all-you-care-to-enjoy family-style meal. I've eaten here twice before. I had a horrible dinner experience and a really great breakfast experience, so I'm a little bit torn on it myself. Anyway, Courtney has a video specifically about Chef Mickey's coming out very soon, so I'm going to leave this one here as her video will go into so much more detail. If you don't want to miss that video though, please ensure you have clicked subscribe. Next, onto probably my #1 restaurant in the whole of Walt Disney World. Can you guess what it is? Subtle lighting, incredible service, delicious food, and a view of the Magic Kingdom fireworks from the rooftop terrace. Yes, I am talking about California Grille. This is a signature fine dining restaurant located at the very top of Disney's Contemporary Resort. A dedicated elevator, or lift as we would say here, takes diners up to the restaurant. Now the food here is first class, the ambience unrivaled across Walt Disney World property, and that view of the fireworks is perfectly romantic. California Grille used to do a very popular and in-demand brunch option, but for now it only opens for dinner. Back when the dining plan was being offered, this one was 2 table service credits per person, and I highly recommend this one to you. The menu here changes seasonally, but appetizers are around $18 and include a roasted miso chicken soup, Sonoma goat's cheese ravioli and braised beef short rib wontons. You can get pizzas for around $23 and hand-rolled sushi for around $28. Entrees here are priced up to $60 and include a 20-ounce bone-in ribeye steak, a Colorado lamb loin and my personal favourite, the oak-fired fillet of beef. Desserts are around $15. Pistachio cherry souffle, chocolate espresso creme caramel and blueberry lavender donuts are amongst the offerings here. And you will find one of the best wine lists in the whole of Walt Disney World. You can also get beers, cocktails and a vast array of teas from around the world too. Basically, just go here. Concluding the Contemporary Resort, we also have a brand new restaurant that opened just a few months ago, Steakhouse 71. Now Carol from our team has recently dined here and I know that Taylor and Jackie both have reservations here for later this month as well. So I dare say we'll have some reviews and vlogs coming from those ladies very soon. Anyway, let's tell you a bit about this steakhouse. Well, I'll start by saying that this used to be called the Wave of American Flavour, a truly wonderful restaurant, and the second best breakfast in the whole of Walt Disney World. High accolades indeed. Located on the first floor, this restaurant opens for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Sadly for me though, it looks like that breakfast buffet has now gone, but priced between $12 and $20, there are some great options. Avocado toast, seasonal pancakes, omelettes, Walt's primary hash, a full American breakfast and the Steakhouse 71 feast. Dinner prices are up to $16 for an appetizer and include lump crab cakes, onion rings, shrimp cocktail and Taylor's favourite from the wave, the bacon and eggs. Steak here is priced between $30 and $40 dependent upon the weight and the cut, and there are a few non-steak offerings here as well, fish and vegetarians all catered for. Dessert looks like a pass for me, but for $10 you can get a chocolate cake, a creme brulee or an apple tart tatin. Nothing really special at all, it would appear. That said, with Jackie, Carol and Taylor all dining here, we should have some proper reviews soon. That dessert there could be amazing. Let's head to the Yacht Beach Club now, and whilst we're talking about steak, let's talk about one of Disney's most renowned steak restaurants, the Yachtmans Steakhouse. Of course, located at the Yacht Club, this is another fine dining signature restaurant, and this was another 2 table service credit restaurant back when we had the dining plan. Now, I haven't eaten here yet myself, but I really want to. In general terms, this restaurant is very well thought of, both in terms of service and food quality. Appetizers here include a wedge salad at $15, a lobster bisque at $16 and a beef carpaccio also priced at $16. Now most appealing are the entrees here for 2. A 28-ounce porterhouse at $139 and the chilled admirals at $140. That extra dollar, eh? The tower includes Maine lobster, snow crab, tuna tartare, jumbo shrimp, mussels, scallops and a charred octopus salad. Anyway, the normal steaks for 1 are priced up to $60, but you can also get chicken, seafood, pork chops and vegetarian options for less money. They also have a dessert here for 2, the Yachtsman chocolate cake. I dare say that Carol will be having that to herself though. For me though, I'd be having the pineapple and coconut tart at $12. It sounds really good, and this restaurant boasts a full bar as well. Staying at the Yacht Club, let's go to the Ale and Compass, and this is one of Courtney's favourites and is definitely on my list for a breakfast on my next trip. This is a coastal inspired restaurant which serves New England comfort food and classic seafood dishes. The pricing here is reasonable, and previously this was 1 table service credit when the dining plan was offered. This restaurant now operates for breakfast and dinner, and breakfast here has some wonderful options. Salted caramel apple French toast, a dark chocolate waffle, shrimp and white cheddar grits, and a crab cake eggs benedict. Breakfast here is around the $15 price point. Dinner here starts with appetizers such as a roasted buffalo style cauliflower, a lobster and corn chowder and roasted garlic shrimp. These are priced between $11 and $15. Flatbreads are priced around $19 and entrees are priced up to $34. 10-ounce New York Angus strip steak, brick lemon herb chicken, Cabernet braised short ribs and plant-based protein bowls. Desserts include a 12-layer chocolate cake, can you even imagine? A warm apple cobbler and an enchanted forest cake too. These are all priced around $9 each. And what can I say, another really great bar here too. Next, the Beach Club and To Beaches and Cream. Now I have never really considered this to be a table service restaurant myself. It's an ice cream parlour to me, but apparently it is in fact a table service restaurant. I have only ever been here for ice cream though. Now Taylor did do a vlog style review of Beaches and Cream on her last vlog series. I'll link that down below for you, but I do believe that she had a proper meal here. So Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, this is a really cute, cool little retro place, and the ice cream sundaes here are really great. I like the No Way Jose, but this is the place where you can get the kitchen sink. You must have heard of the kitchen sink, right? Now, I do recommend getting a reservation here as it isn't that big and it does get really busy indeed. For entrees here, you can get burgers, a French dip sandwich, Reubens, and the Beaches and Cream grilled cheese served with a creamy tomato soup. These are priced around $17. You can also get different tater tots, bowls of chili and onion rings as side dishes for around $8 each. But let's be honest, you're not going here for a sandwich or for a burger or for a tater tot. You're going here for the ice cream. Sundays here are around $11 and for $35 you can get the kitchen sink. It serves 4. You can also get some wonderful shakes, hard shakes and floats here too, and they also do beers, ciders, Guinness, etc. It's a great little shop, but I remain unconvinced that I would go here for dinner. Also at the beach club we have Cape May Cafe, and I must admit this one did pique my interest. Generally it's a character buffet for breakfast and a non-character seafood buffet for dinner. Unlimited access to crab legs? Sign me up. I have heard so many good things about this place, both the breakfast and the dinner, and whilst I wouldn't be rushing here for breakfast for that character buffet, dinner is really quite high on my list. I was meant to be staying at the Yacht Club on my COVID cancelled 2020 trip, and we had Cape May Cafe booked for our arrival night. Anyway, let's get you some detail on how it is right now. So this is currently no longer a buffet due to COVID measures, and the characters are temporarily absent too. Currently, breakfast is $25 and is served family style. It includes Mickey and Minnie waffles, brioche French toast, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, potato barrels, beef hash, omelettes, caramel and cinnamon pull-apart bread buns, as well as fresh fruit and yogurt parfait too. Dinner is $42 per person, and again is served family style. Starting with breads and spreads and a seasonal salad, there is a choice of platter: seafood boil, the turf platter, or a tofu platter. You can add an enhancement of steamed crab legs for $29 per pound, or a whole Maine lobster for $42. I doubt that I would rush here right now, but if this restaurant returns to how it was pre-COVID, then it's definitely making my list. It sounded amazing. Let's head over to the boardwalk now. I'll be walking or taking a friendship boat across. Well, let's head to Trattoria al Forno, and this one really isn't on my list at all. There is just nothing about it that appeals to me, apart from maybe meeting some of the rare characters that you can find here during normal times. This is an Italian restaurant at Disney's Boardwalk, and previously breakfast was served with Ariel, Eric, Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. Now this is a great option if you want to meet these characters, but please note at the current time there are no characters here at all. Open for breakfast and dinner, this restaurant was previously one table service credit on the Disney dining plan. Now, breakfast is priced between $12 and $21 and includes oat grilled steak and eggs, sunrise breakfast pizza, caprese omelette and al forno eggs. Dinner starts with appetizers around $15 and include coastal mussels, calamari, Roma tomato bruschetta and a Tuscan salad. Entrees include a rosemary tuna carpaccio at $33, a lasagna al forno at $27, a truffle gnocchi at $25 and a plant-based rigatoni bolognese. You can also get pizzas around the $20 price point, and desserts are around $9 each. I will tell you that everybody I know who's dined here has really loved it, but for some reason this restaurant just doesn't tempt me. Staying at the boardwalk and next to Flying Fish Cafe. Now I have dined here and I will tell you that this was one of the most over-the-top service experiences of my life. The server here kept repeatedly calling me Mr. Adams over and over again in every single sentence. It made me feel really quite uncomfortable. So I digress. The Flying Fish Cafe is another signature fine dining restaurant, and if the dining plan was being offered, this one will be 2 table service credits per person as well. And this restaurant is beautiful, literally stunning. So much to see and to captivate your imagination. It is predominantly a seafood restaurant, higher end, and it was good, but I'm just not rushing back there. At the time of filming this video, this restaurant has still not reopened since closing for COVID. So I guess it may or may not reopen as the Flying Fish Cafe. Before COVID though, it only opened for dinner, and appetizers here were priced around $15. Lobster bisque of course, snow crab croquette, which is what I had, as well as crispy oysters and Prince Edward Island mussels. This restaurant uses the freshest and finest ingredients, and entrees here are priced up to $60 and include scallops, swordfish, a Sardinian seafood pasta and a potato wrapped red snapper. It was also beautifully presented, and I doubt you'll find better, fresher seafood at Disney. Desserts here were around $10 and really delicious, and I recall them having a really great fine wine list too. I would say that this is a really good restaurant for a date night. It's seductively beautiful and romantically decadent. Concluding table service dining at Disney's Boardwalk, we now have Big River Grill and Brewing Works. Confession time, I didn't even know this place existed until doing my research for this video. so dear viewer, please bear with. From what I can gather, this is more of a bar that serves food, kind of a microbrewery that sells a great selection of brews but also does some food. Burgers, sandwiches, ribs, etc. As I say, located on the boardwalk, here you will find shareables priced at around $14. Nachos, jalapeno and spinach dips with chips, and chicken quesadilla. You can get soups and salads between $5 and $18, and the beer cheese soup here sounds really good. And then there's some sandwiches and burgers around $15, and some entrees as well. Mac and chicken at $19, Cajun pasta at $22, signature ribeye at $28, and blackened fish tacos at $20. I'm sure it's fine, probably a really great bar, but I can think of so many other Disney restaurants I'd rather dine at. Our next stop is Disney's newest resort, the Riviera Resort, and we're going to go to Topolino Terrace. For such a new restaurant, this one is mentioned a lot. And this place has quickly become the #1 breakfast destination for many members of our team. Yes, breakfast here is mentioned a lot, but dinner, not a dicky bird. There has been literally no mention at all of dinner here, and I don't know why, because the menu here sounds so good. Anyway, Topolino Terrace is a character breakfast where you get to meet Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Daisy in their little artsy outfits. They are currently socially distanced, which I know many adult guests prefer. Seeing them, being able to get a photo without the potential awkwardness of a full-on table meet. Personally, I like the awkwardness myself, I find it quite funny. Anyway, I'm yet to dine here myself, and this restaurant's full name is Topolino Terrace Flavors of the Riviera. And the menu is inspired by French and Italian cuisines. Breakfast is a fixed price affair, and it's pricey, $42 to be exact. Breakfast starts with pastries and then a choice of breakfast entree. These include a quiche Lorraine frittata, wild mushroom scramble, smoked salmon, smoked sausage hash. If you're really crazy, there's a fruit plate for that $42, and then there's the option that I would choose myself, the sour cream waffles. Now, dinner sounds really nice, but I don't actually know anybody who has dined here for dinner yet. Appetizers include escargot, a chestnut velouté, or a choice of salads. These are all around the $16 price point. Entrees include a lobster linguine at $49, diver scallops at the same price, French veal chop at $52, and a sole meuniere at $50. Desserts are less inspiring, but are priced around $14. If you've dined here for dinner, please tell me your experience in the comments down below. I'm really interested to hear how dinner is here. On to our penultimate destination for today, Old Key West, and we're going to Olivia's Cafe. I've not been here yet, but I really want to go. I hear so many lovely things about this cafe. It's a bit off of the beaten track, and unless you're staying at Old Key West, it is a little bit of a mission to get there, but nothing but positive reviews. This is hearty home cooking with food inspired by the Florida Keys. Open for breakfast, brunch, lunch and dinner. This place has previously won table service credit on the dining plan. Breakfast here is around $15 and includes banana bread French toast, waffles and eggs, Papa's hash, and Spam cheddar biscuits. For lunch and dinner, appetizers are priced around $13 and include a crab cake, conch fritters, and a homemade soup of the day. Dinner has southernmost buttermilk chicken at $22, a slow cooked prime rib at $37, and a West Indian tofu and coconut curry at $22. Of course, the dessert menu includes a key lime pie at $7, as well as a caramel apple tart at $9, and not to forget that banana bread pudding sundae at $7. A vast cocktail list, as well as sangria, beers and wines too. This appears to be a place to relax with a nice adult drink. And just like that, we are at the final table service restaurant, not only of this video, but of the entire table service series. It has taken me about 15 months to cover them all, but finally we are here. So for our final restaurant of the series, we are at Saratoga Springs Resort and the Turf Club Bar and Grill. And it's currently closed. What an anticlimax to such an amazing series. The Turf Club is located next to the Lake Buena Vista Golf Course Clubhouse. This place opens for dinner when it's operating, and appetizers include maple bourbon Brussels sprouts, buttermilk calamari, creamy buffalo chicken dip, and Asian inspired crispy shrimp. These are priced at around $10. Entrees include a carrot gnocchi, a seared duck breast and confit, barbecue ribs, and a whole sustainable fish. The price point here is around $30 for an entree. Desserts are around $8 and include an incredible sounding lemon meringue pie. As I say, whilst this place does sound great, I haven't heard enough good things about it to justify the journey there. So there we are, the table service restaurants at the Disney Deluxe Resorts. Which one sounds the most appealing to you? Tell me in the comments down below. So that concludes this series on table service dining at Walt Disney World. It's been a really fun journey and I've learned so much on this mission. I hope you have too. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you like our channel, please click subscribe and hit that bell as well so you know when our videos come out. Finally, if you're not a member of our incredible adult-only Facebook group, please join us today. We talk about stuff like this. I'll link it down below for you. And as always, remember, never grow up.